Alrighty, so today we're going to be going over the new Kimara boss battle, raid, event, whatever you want to call it. So, this is actually pretty cool. There is, obviously some rewards and stuff like that we can get. Pretty standard stuff. There's a free, SSR ticket, and we actually get 3 SSR pendants for clearing this. There's a lot of SSR pendants to be had this week. If you haven't seen my events, rewards or whatever video that I made, it should be the previous video from this one. I went over just, various stuff that's going on this week where there's a lot of different exchanges, or like exchange shops and just events in general going on. So, yeah, if you need to, you can check that out. I go over a little bit more. It looks like there is a daily limit to this raid, which is unfortunate, so you can only do it 3 times. So that means I'm probably going to try to go ahead and do it on Hell difficulty. But yeah, there's a pretty decent exchange shop. You get a couple of different materials and stuff like that. Obviously, SSR pendants are really nice, and there's some other stuff. You can even get a part 2 ticket, which is actually pretty awesome. It looks like there was anvils too below that. I didn't actually see those. Yeah, so you can get 50 anvils, just various stuff. So a lot of good stuff to be had. So I guess let's hop into it. Obviously, I think it's pretty safe to say, if you've seen anybody else's videos, like people who play JP and stuff like that, they've pretty much already drilled it into your heads probably that you need to use like a pierced, or not really a pierced team, but the Blue Demon Meliodas team works really well for this. I think we're just going to try my regular team for this first try, because I've never done this before, and we'll see how it goes. Clear using ultimate moves less than 4 times. Okay, clear without anyone dying. Alright, let's see if I can do that. You're right on time. Okay, I'm not watching this. Goodbye. Okay, so here we are. Here's the boss, Demon Kimara. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Uses Savage Sweep every 2 turns. Number of skills used increased by 2, so he can attack 3 times, I guess. Sorry for the dog noises. That's pretty. I had to cut right there because there was a lot of dog noises. Immune to Stun, Petrify, Freeze, and Coerce. Can only be affected by 1 stack of Attack Disable or Debuffs Disable. I think this is to counteract, apparently Red Slater was really good for this on JP. He pretty much disabled him from doing pretty much everything. So I think that's to counteract Slater. Increases damage dealt against poisoned enemies by 50%. Becomes unable to move when the mace increases in size. Okay. Gains attack skill damage increase or debuff attack skill damage increase every 4 turns. Increases each basic stat by 10% for each buff on the enemy. Okay, so I don't need to buff too much. Deathmatch bosses damage taken from humans is 30%, so Escanar is actually going to be really good for this. And then he's got Shatter. And, okay, so that one inflicts poison, so that way this one does more? Nope, which one was that? This one? Yeah, poison enemies, okay. So I need to cleanse if possible. That means Blue King would probably be pretty good for this. Inflicts damage equal to 120%. Prevents ultimate gauge from filling up for 2 turns. Okay. And then his ult. Alright, so I guess we'll just jump in. We might as well just go full out on Escanor, because why not? And we'll see how this goes. I don't think this is going to be overly difficult, from my understanding. Like, I don't think he's too crazy. So we'll just see. This is my first time doing this, so I kind of don't know what to expect. Nice, we're getting pretty decent Escanar cards though. I think what we'll do is merge these to get ult, and then we'll do this. We need to heal a little bit. See how that goes. He has 2 phases because of the little flame, so I don't know. He's beating on Escanor pretty hard though. I think if we can, I think I may end up just using those Escanor cards. I was gonna say I could just save them for another ult, but it may be worth it to just go ahead and use them. I think I'll try that. I don't know. I don't know how the fight plays out yet, so maybe in the second phase he's just going to end up dunking on me, but we'll try it. Okay. We'll see how much the ult does right here. I'm wondering if he uses like a shield or anything like that. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we will do this. We'll take off an ult gauge. I don't think he can be attack sealed, but we'll try it anyway, and then we'll ult. Okay, take off the ult gauge. Cool. He can be attack sealed. All right, and that was a lot of that's a lot of damage. All right, cool. I don't think this is going to be very difficult. Obviously, there's the challenge for not using more than 4 ults or something like that, like using less than 4. But I don't think that's going to be an issue. I think mostly this should be pretty all right. Plus, his CC is kind of low. His CC was what, 120, 120k. So I mean, as long as you have like a pretty decent team set up, I don't think this is going to be too much of an issue. Nice, got a lot of those, whatever that means. This is the score, I guess. Oh, okay, so the score is what amounts to your rewards from the actual, like, the meter. Yeah, this thing, the challenge clear. So that was 105. So if I'm getting roughly 100 each time I do it, then I should be doing about 300 a day, which means it's going to take me, you know, 5 days to do this. So roughly the same amount of time it would take to do the Hawk Raid stuff, but at least this one's a little bit more interactive, and it has an actual exchange shop that has like good rewards and stuff like that that you can get out of it. Really quickly, I do want to mention that you can't actually get all of the items out of the exchange shop for this because it's such a limited thing and it's only around for 2 weeks and you can only do it 3 times a day. You won't be able to actually get all of the, you know, little gems or whatever that you need to exchange for everything, so make sure you choose wisely. I'm going to leave a link down in the description for a little Reddit post that goes over it a little bit more, you know, in depth, but other than that, yeah, so disregard a little bit of what I'm saying here. Did I get any red? Okay, I did not get any red that time. I wonder, I think you just have to exchange the reds, right? 3 per red. Oh, and then there's purple as well, I forgot. I think what I'll do is I'll just buy out this shop first. And then, I don't know, just start exchanging them for the other colors once I get through with that shop. So, I don't know. This doesn't seem like overly difficult though, so I wouldn't say that there's going to be too much of an issue. Just don't use a whole bunch of characters that buff a lot, I guess, because he seems like he really shuts that down. I think they made this boss to kind of counteract Derriere on JP, because her whole gimmick is that she, you know, buffs herself up a whole bunch to deal massive damage. And I think he even targets characters who are buffed up a lot. So yeah, just don't use like anything too crazy. If you have more human characters, obviously that would be kind of nice. He has a red unit, so maybe the red Escanor team might be a little bit better for this, because I'm even hitting with type disadvantage here. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it though. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. It's not like an overly difficult boss, just a cool little event that's going on right now where you can get some free rewards and stuff like that. I'm not crazy about his design, really. He does look kind of weird, and I think everybody has kind of commented on that at this point. But, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys don't have too much trouble out of this. Let me know. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'll see you then.